The Nuggets begin the game with the basketball. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
To Leonard. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Gary Harris matched up with Paul George. Montrez knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Millsap to Jokic. Jamal Murray shakes free and hits.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Leonard to George. Green with a shot that won't go down.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
JaMychal Green, huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Jeremy Grant pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Murray into the front court. Up 5. To Millsap. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Jeremy Grant trying to cash in on a three-point play. Career mark of 64%. Missed it at the line. Beverly to Paul George. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. It's George for 2. Not that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Cashes in for 2.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Now Doc Rivers gonna call a timeout here. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Beverly to Williams. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Leonard. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Got it.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
LA Clippers with the basketball.
So, Ed, my man P. Bev the other day made some comments on social media. I want to get your reaction. He said, I'll tell you right now, we are the best team in LA. How do you feel about that?
Jay, since the Clippers moved from San Diego, I don't know if that's been the case once. Maybe going back a few years, but LeBron James is in L.A. now. I don't know if Patrick Beverley's right on that one. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Murray's shot won't fall.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Murray with the basketball. The lead is 11. Here comes the screen. Denver with 4 to shoot. The shot by Murray, no good. Beverley into the front court. Down 11. Turns and slams it down.
I know it can be demoralizing for a team not to see the ball go in the bucket, but now that the nightmare has stopped, it's time to pick up the energy.
Denver ball right now. Malik Beasley up against Patterson. The drive right to the basket, and he's going to the free throw line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught, and number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one, count it.
For the Denver Nuggets, number 5, Will.
And gets both to drop at the line. Williams across the timeline. Just under a minute to go in a very one-sided first quarter of play. Harkless rises for the slam. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
To Will Barton. 5 to shoot. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Nuggets in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. And it's Jokic with the rebound. To Will Barton. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Screen coming. Short jumper misses. Jay, the Clippers last year were 2 games better than 500. Pretty amazing when you think about what they dealt with.
Most definitely, but everything for this Clipper organization starts with Lou Williams. He is the stud for this team. It's the second time in his career he's been named 6th Man of the Year, and that's why they signed the 31-year-old to a 3-year, $24 million deal.
George lets it fly. Deep 2 there, won't go. Martin into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen to Jokic. Has a chance. Not going down for him this time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Nuggets have the possession to Will Barton. Here comes the screen. Barton. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Beyond the arc for 3. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To George. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Barton to Jokic. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Williams. And finishes strong. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Nuggets have the possession. Barton. To Millsap. Gets it in the left corner. Screen coming. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. To Jokic. Denver with 4 to shoot. Jokic. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Murray into the front court. His team up by 7. Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go. Beverly into the front court. He'll run the offense. Oof. This does not look good. The Clippers going to make some changes. You'd hate to see anybody get hurt. That appeared to be a lower body injury. Nope. First one does not go.
Number 24, Mason Plumlee.
Missed the second one as well. To Jokic. Has a look. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
To Leonard. From long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Patrick Patterson rejects it. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Nuggets with the lead.
Thanks, Ed. The Nuggets dominated this matchup from the opening tip, and these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets. The Clippers did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game drive. Points in the paint.
The Los Angeles Clippers were non-existent in the paint defensively through the first 2 quarters. You can't give up easy points and expect to have success.
Player of the half.
Murray was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Clippers have the basketball. Beverly to Williams. Probing the defense. Lou Williams. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Murray with it. His guys lead here early stages, 3rd quarter. They get it down to Millsap. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Beverly to Leonard. Has a chance. It's no good. Great defense. Murray into the front court. Up by 6. They go to Jokic. Down low to Millsap. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's 3 for 7.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Beverly. Shot won't go. To Millsap. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. Well contested.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
A lot of contact. No whistle. Beverly into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Leonard. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Here comes the screen. To Jokic. Count the basket inside. Timeout called here by the Clippers as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Beverly to Williams. Has a look. Lou Williams. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
No good. Beverly into the front court. Margins 8. To Williams. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray. That's how you defend. To Beverly. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Harden into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Cleans it up. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Juan Hernangomez at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. The free throw, good. Cashes in on the 3-point play. The lead now stands at 10. Beverly into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. To Leonard. Deep 2 there, won't go. Martin into the front court. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3 to Will Barton. Lets it fly from long range. Good contest. Barton misses.
I'm here. I got ball. I got ball.
The shot, almost. Desperation shot here from half court. 3 quarters down. The Nuggets in front. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the 4th quarter. And, Jay, I'm as shocked as you are. Neither of us expected this.
Ed, I'm sitting here shaking my head because I am baffled. I thought maybe they could have given them a game. But I don't think anyone saw them with a double-digit lead to start the 4th quarter.
Flushes it home.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
It's L.A. Clippers ball. Williams to Leonard. Here comes the screen. To Williams. L.A. with 4 to shoot. Williams. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Will Barton. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Williams into the front court. The deficit now up to 12. Won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Here comes the screen. Millsap down to Grant. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Jeremy Grant trying to cash in on a 3-point play. He's struggled so far. Off the mark on his free throw. Beverly into the front court. Down 12. Down low for Leonard. No good. Nuggets with the basketball. Barton. Gary Harris picked up by Patrick Patterson. To Millsap. Shot from the lane won't go. Beverly into the front court. Down 12. To Leonard. Not that time. Barton into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Driving right to the basket. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Beverly. Down for Harkless. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Barton. From the painted area, won't go down. Beverly into the front court. He'll run the offense. Patrick Beverly. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Nothing going here on that drive. Beverly to Harkless. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Shot by Millsap won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Beverly's shot no good. Barton into the front court. Up a dozen. Harris matched up with Patrick Patterson. Screen coming to Will Barton. No good. Defense catching a break there. Here comes the screen. Beverly to Harkless. Trying to cash in. Shot by Harkless off the mark. Martin up against Patterson. It's the Nuggets who come away victorious as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Nuggets were simply amazing in this contest. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Denver Nuggets. The Clippers are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Points in the paint.
These guys walked in with the game plan, and they walked out with the win. And these highlights, they tell even more of the story.
Player of the game.
Murray could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball, it looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? except that he fished the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.